formal presentation. Joe is going to do an educational today. So, man, you don't necessarily have any goals and objectives in front of you, do you?
No, I don't
No,
have
so
it.
you're just going to do a general evaluation. Man will do an evaluation of what Joe did right, what maybe spots where Joe could improve. So we'll get to the educational preparation and practice. The educational preparation and practice is part of the Better Speakers Bureau, a series of presentations offering instruction on basic speaking skills. The series provides speaking techniques and facts that can help club members develop their communication skills. Preparation and practice offers several strategies for planning and executing an effective presentation. Please welcome Joe, presentation and practice. Joe?
Oh, fine, perfect. Thank you. I think so. That'll work there. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and our guests. Welcome to preparation and practice. We're going to talk about preparation and practice, about speeches, but also in general. And you'll see that it applies to a lot of things. Let's start with a quote from Ben Franklin. By failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. As you're going into business or anything, make sure you prepare if you want to be successful. I've seen another quote very similar in a gym. It says, practice will beat, geez, you're supposed to remember your quotes.
Perfect.
Practice beats talent if talent does not practice. Hard work will beat talent if talent does not work hard. So it all goes back to you got to prepare yourself if you want to be successful. How do you prepare for speeches? Well, you make yourself comfortable. You make sure that you're comfortable with where you're going to speak, and you feel secure in that area. And there's a few things to do that. You make sure you know the room, you know the audience, how many people there is there, what kind of people, are they old or younger, so know your audience, know your room, your location. Microphone, if there's use of a microphone, what kind of microphone is it? Is it a handheld? Is it on the lectern? Is it going to be attached to yourself? You know, the ladies, tight black dress, beautiful, but if you have to have a box attached to it, not very good, unless if you don't have a belt. Right? Things to think about for the microphone. Room color. I've seen one speech where the guy is completely in black, on a black background. So all you see is a head and pair of hands going around. But it's very entertaining. I don't remember a word he said. You know, so he distracts the audience from what he was trying to teach. So knowing the color of the room, so you can prepare for it is very important. Room condition, is it going to be too hot, too cold? Can you do something about it? People are not comfortable, they're not going to pay attention to it. Visual aid, make sure they're set up at the right place so that it's convenient. If you have using a projector, will they have a projector? Will they have a computer? If not, can you bring it? All your visual aid, you can make sure that you have them and you have a backup. If it doesn't work at the last minute, you can fall back on something else. So that's covered your preparation, how to be ready for a speech or a presentation. Rehearsing the speech or practicing. In most cases, practicing the idea and not the word. So yes, write the speech. It's a good thing to write the whole speech down, word by word, so that it's, you know how it's going to flow. But then practicing the idea so that you could improvise a little bit, so that you could react to the audience is a good thing. There are speeches that you must learn by heart. My Queen Bee, so those that humorous speeches requires very strong timing. Strong timings need practice, and it has to be perfect. Comedian practice there. And if you see the same show 3 or 4 times, it is exactly the same show, because the timing has to be perfect. So a humorous speech, you might want to practice. Other speeches, get the ideas and practice around the ideas. When you practice your speech, finish, go from start to end. Don't stop in the middle because, this is not right, I'll start again. Because your brain can be trained to do anything, including restarting the same speech. So when you practice your speech, start from the top, to the beginning, to the end. If you find something wrong, take a note, but then continue. And the next time, before you do the next time, make your correction and practice those. Add improvement gradually. So you try it the first time and you videotape yourself and you say, it's terrible. I gotta start from scratch. Well, don't do that. If you had an idea, it probably was a good idea. So work with that and improve it a little bit at a time. I know that most of my speeches, I got close to 10 revisions before I get to the end product. And I think it's normal. So you start with something, make a few improvements, and as you improve, you're able to build on those improvements. And arrange for feedback. So this is part of feedback at Toastmaster. Get some evaluation, get some family feedback. Tape yourself and look at it, see what it looks like, see what works. It's all different forms of getting feedback, seeing what you could improve. That's the only way to improve, is to make a baseline and build a little bit on it. Get that carrot all the way to the top. Other consideration. Your introduction. If it's in a keynote, you'll probably want to supply a good introduction to whoever the chair is. Introduction gives the audience a sense of who you are and what's your expertise, why they should listen to you. Well, in here, we make it fun, we make it more as an exercise. When we go into the real world, introduction could be a key to catching their attention or not. Physical preparation. Before a big speech where you're going to have a lot of people, you're going to be nervous, don't eat or drink too much. It could make a mess, depending on how nervous you are. And you got to feel comfortable. Exercise moderately, meaning you're going to have some adrenaline going on. You want to bring that down a bit so that your pulse rate is not too high. So a little bit of exercise, a little bit of tension. If you're into meditation, you'll learn how to tense a muscle to get the flow. Do those exercises, so moderate exercise. And have a mental rehearsal. So that's imagining how the speech is going to go, from you walking up the stairs, shaking hands, getting the applause, doing your speech, getting the big applause again. Go through that rehearsal in your head, how it's going to go. Imagining how it's going to happen is a good way to make it happen. To conclude, it's from some anonymous person. Good luck happens when preparedness meets opportunity. Could replace good luck with success happens when preparedness meets opportunity. So be prepared. Fellow Toastmasters.